If this equation, 3x squared minus 18x minus 15 equals 0, what is the value of x squared minus 6x? Now, there are about 3 ways to do this problem. Method 1 is using plain old algebra, where we can solve for x here, and then plug whatever x value we have into here and get the answer to this question. Second method takes a little bit more critical thinking, and it involves factoring. So let's actually use the second method, the critical thinking method, but I'll mention the third. Third is using Desmos, which is probably the easiest for most. But we'll use the second, and then I'll show you the Desmos method momentarily. So first things first. When you look at this question, you're noticing, wait a minute, x squared, 6x. If you factor a 3 out of this original equation, you get that same thing. So what I would suggest is let's actually take out 3x squared minus 18x. Let's begin by adding 15 to both sides of this. So we now have 3x squared minus 18x equals 15. And then if you examine the left side, you can factor out a 3. What's left in there is x squared minus 6x equals 15. Are you starting to see the similarity? Here's the x squared minus 6x, and we have it right there. We just need to get rid of the 3, and we have our answer. So to get rid of 3, divide both sides by 3. You end up having x squared minus 6x equals 5. So that's the answer we are looking for. However, I can see that this is not the most conventional way that people think, so that's fair. So that's why I'm going to show you how to solve the same equation using, the same question using Desmos. So let's go to Desmos. So the way to work this on Desmos is you're going to take the original equation, 3x squared minus 18x minus 15, and you're going to plug it into Desmos to solve for x. So you put it into Desmos like that, and this is the graph that results. So you want to look at what the x values are, because those are the solutions. So x equals negative 0.74166 is one of the solutions, and the other one is 6.74166. So when you graph this on Desmos, it gives you 2 solutions. Let's just focus on one of them. Let's just focus on the positive solution, which is over here. That is 6.74166. Now that we know the x value, we can take those x values and literally plug them in here for x. So we'll square 6.74166 and then subtract 6 times that same number over here. So I'm going to actually plug that into Desmos so you can see that as well. Plug it in right there. And you see our answer is the same. We got 5.00000. You might as well call this 5 because it's so close to what we got. See, this answer is the same thing as what we got in Desmos. So 2 ways, either Desmos or use algebra.